Now this place looks like the drawings on the map.
Divert your focus. The veiled shield.
Something's here.
Hidden.
The map's instructions.
The treasure is here somewhere. Can't hide now.
You're good at that.
I know.
Oh there! Can I help you?
Doesn't she remind you of Goody Perkins?
Hi, old lady. She seemed fine.
We should look in on her.
This wasn't here before, was it? The ship's captain was married to Goody Perkins.
That must be why her ghost lingers here. They must have had a house. Can't be far, if it still stands.
What the ship has changed.
Changed how?
That boat reminds me of Old Ian. I went there once. Sat on the quay with my mum and my sister was eating cod and watching the boats.
My father took me fishing. I too would watch the great ships come and go. I'd get restless. He'd give me the squid he'd grilled for his hand lines. I miss him.
How can this be?
Mr. Law? Everything all right there, friend? Look like you've seen a ghost. Take your time. Now, let me know how I can help you.
I'll be all right, Mr. McGrath. Don't waste your time worrying.
Shall we try?
With a man as kind...
This road is dangerous and you're shaking like a leaf in autumn. What are you doing out here?
Mistress Phoebe Walcott had an urgent delivery and I set out to make it. I should have known better and stayed in the store. But Phoebe is elsewhere, so I must take the road.
These anxious...
No, sir. They are long before the curse. Before...
What frightened?
It was not a
Very well.
A liquor bottle appeared among my affairs. As if out... It's not mine, for I do not drink. It's not Mistress Walcott's, because she would not part with it. I didn't pack it.
Because a ghost put it there.
Not the first time, you say?
No. The bottles have appeared in my room.
Would you like me to walk you back?
No. My bride would be hurt. Don't... Anytime.
A few bottles of liquor turn up, and the man shakes like a leaf?
The bottle has to be the trigger. Buried wounds and all that. A house by the sea. Hepzibah's house.
A lonely place for an old woman alone.
It's not here. Where did I put that stupid key?
Good day.
What? Oh. Who are you? I don't know you, do I?
Didn't we meet her ghost?
Good day, ma'am. Red McCraith. We spoke, of late. I'm the Banisher.
Why, yes, I do remember. You're
Noticed anything?
nothing stranger than usual.
How about lurkers? Shadowy figures, perhaps, seen from...
No,
Well, here's the...
a ghost. Don't be silly. I have rats.
Change the subject.
Did I hear you were looking for a lost...
Why?
Have you any family, Goody Perkin? Did...
My memory, sir, is late.
Her memory is failing.
Something you should know. In the...
Husband? I'm sorry. The log cannot be right. Yes, it must.
Not so sure about that.
I'll bid you...
You take.
Her memory seems muddled. Because of the haunting? Well, let's find out.
Picking up something spectral nearby.
Dust. Undisturbed.
She mustn't come up here anymore. I want this for my mantle.
You don't have a house.
If I had a house, I would want this for my mantle.
Nothing interesting here.
I'll use a sextant, but I'd prefer a well-drawn map.
It's really not that complicated.
Map. Every time. Is it just me or...
I felt it too. I feel an echo.
Whale. I saw another like it on the ship.
We should check out the echo before we give her back the key.
Is all well? I heard a noise.
Worry not, madam. Not about the furniture, leastways.
That witch put a curse upon my poor husband's boat. He lies dead in the briny deep, and she walks free. I'll not bear it, and nor should you.
Your distress moves me, Mrs. Perkins. I'm very sorry for your loss. And I swear upon my honour as a servant of God, I shall not turn from the truth. You may trust me to deal with Deborah in the appropriate way. Attending that, please put the sickle down, for I fear you'll do one of us an injury.
Goody Perkins was very angry.
And she hated Deborah. Give her back the key and let's get out of here.
Goody Perkins?
Key?
The key you were looking for.
I don't know anything about...
You had a husband.
Stop saying that.
When he died, one of the widows from your husband...
No, Deborah. Please.
We'll get no more from Goody Perkins. Maybe someone at the Harrows will know something.
Look, there. I do believe that's our ghost.
She's leading us somewhere. Let's follow her track.
I don't like ghosts that run away.
Come on then, keep up.
Ugh. surprised. Sweet old harmless Goody Perkins was an absolute hellion.
People change over time. But since her husband died at sea, why blame Deborah for it?
Perhaps she believed Deborah a witch, and genuinely feared her.
Let's ask her ghost.
Back here again.
Maybe we missed something the first time.
They brought more friends.
Watch out! We may get angry. We shouldn't stay in there.
How does an old ship magically become newer? You could kill a fair few whales with one of these.
You're not the type. The spot has to be close. Try to find a way across.
I'm on it. Gone again.
Wait, she led us here. She must have had a reason. Moments from the past are still here.
Nokuhei!
Oh, shite.
Imi sho marhunyanish.
Mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness. For I have done this evil in thy sight. Hang me up before the Lord against the sun. That his fierce anger be turned away. Deliver me from my blood guilt. Purge me, and I shall be clean.
Tell me you understand what is going on.
Is she trying to warn us about something? She killed herself out of guilt. But guilt about what? There she is.
I pray she stays there. No more running.
What strangeness is this? Can you really be Goody Perkins?
I can be Hepzibah Perkins, and I am. I know Mr. McRae, but I don't know you.
I'm Antea Duarte.
I need your help. I do not wish to ask for it, but I must. I have prayed for help, but God has not sent his answer, because I do not deserve an answer. Unless the answer is you. Then God mocks me. But at least he answers.
Why are you here?
It all began and ended here. I have been punished for my sins. I must warn me, her, of the danger. The gates of heaven I've committed the greatest of all sins. I denied the life he gave me. I must save her from her.
Life can take you to the darkest places. I know this. Yet some consider it the worst of...
God knows. And
If you want us to help...
I just need you to get away from her. Every time...
This is... How can you be alive and dead at the same time?
This is the Lord's punishment. This is his will. I remember the bone-chilling cold as I wandered in the endless darkness. Then, suddenly, his warm and dazzling light enveloped me and brought me back. Here, to where I'd lost my life. This is my penance. Damned to watch, helpless, as I sin against him. Again, and again, and again. But then, I thought perhaps not.
Your living self seems to have lost her memory. Any idea how?
She has lost her memory because she is haunted. Perhaps this is why God has sent me.
You remember, and she forgets.
Then she will remember.
This is genuinely...
If she remembers, I am the keeper of her memories, her pain, her...
You don't protect her,
Then she dies without adding to her sin.
We must go.
Please.
What now?
We go back to the old lady's house and check in on her. This could be a good spot to cross.
This case is beyond me. What about you?
Charles once told me about a time-traveling ghost. I didn't believe him. Kronos. God of time. This has something to do with the ship.
Well, obviously. Exactly what I was thinking.
The nightmare likes to play with time. No more nights and winter never ending. This may be some sophisticated punishment for Hepzibah. I don't think she's home.
Away with you! Goody Perkins!
Look, the rock. There's an echo here.
Come on! Won't someone do something? All right, I'll start then. Cowards, you all! We welcomed you, and this is how you reward us. Confess now, woman! Confess the names of your accomplice witches, or be sent back to the rotten hell you worship!
Damn it.
Wish we hadn't seen that.
But we have seen it. Now we know.
I'm so sorry, Richard. I've kept you waiting, but now I'm here with you. I'm so sorry, Richard. I've kept you waiting, but now
How bad is it?
She remembers, and soon shall I die.
You took part in the torture and murder of Deborah Comenius. You killed her.
I could not bear the grief of my husband's loss. It turned to anger. I sought a culprit. My rage was blind. I knew Deborah guilty, because I needed her to be guilty. I was not alone in it. I share the blame. But the guilt is all my own.
This mistake, how do we stop you, her, from making it?
Talk to her. Her memory returns and she remembers the stone. The day she kicked the memory of that sin, of her blood guilt, will...
We must...
Please, don't let her do it.
Mrs. Perkins, are you all right?
I have a weight upon me. I remember.
Aye, and the ghost that haunts you.
Is this why sadness?
Life is a gift to be cherished. Sadness fades.
I know, but what if that's what I deserve? You're a good soul, sir. Spare me, my...
We're Banishers.
I'm a banisher, ma'am. And I'm Mrs. Perkins.
You heard. You, the ghost of Goody Hepzibah Perkins, have suffered enough. Time to leave your past behind you. Time to go.
No, you don't understand. It will happen again. God will call me to return.
The history of tomorrow stands unwritten.
Your presence has swayed her. As you, the ghost, leaves, a new path opens for the living Hepzibah. Perhaps now, she shall choose differently.
What if you were wrong? What if my peace is but brief? What if you were right? Oh.
Farewell.
Is this my future? Is this my punishment?
That was something.
It won't be the last weird case you have. Trust me. I don't think so. Red, I can't manifest anymore. I can't help you. Wards, you're on your own. Thank you.
Anytime.
Wards, think you can fend for yourself? I can't worry. More corrupted ivy waiting to be plucked out.
Teamwork.
Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back. A ward restrains me.
Well,
Here I am. Off we go then. Throwing a tantrum, are we?
no good ever comes from book burning.
Pretty soon, you find yourself burning the writer.
And as individuals, we can do better. I can do better. Banishers, you are a sight for sore eyes, and I do admit.
Lamentation. Or are you the Honourable?
Are we interrupted?
Yes, you are. But you're.
So, Lam,
What do you wish?
tell me about the settle.
Folk have been quite lovely as it happens. Each thinking about it.
How fit?
Folk lose faith. This would be a good thing, except that
What about...
I'm well. Or
We have time for what?
I've seen how you move. Do time and space.
Not so much when I'm with the living.
May I ask, and
Yes, you may.
what do you miss from being alive?
A big question. Too big to answer. Where would...
May I ask, and
Yes, you...
did you see God? Have you met angels? What about demons? Who's in charge in the afterlife?
I'm afraid I have no answer for you.
May I ask another?
Yes, you may.
Do you feel pain?
Not physically. I feel... anguish.
May I ask,
Yes, you...
do you control how you appear to the living? How do you do that?
Some can see me with no effort. To others, it's a choice I make. It's effortless, as easy as...
May I ask?
Let's leave it there.
We overheard you. What are you working on?
I, to my horror, am I don't even know where...
Not asked for advice, but I'll give it anyway. You c-
That man...
We saw the pyre. What's going...
Nothing's going on here. All right. Folk they finished the meeting house, but... Well, people talk and... They took down the wards, burned our books.
They're afraid.
No, it was inevitable. Without the wards, the situation...
Would they be wrong?
Right or wrong, spectres walk once more. If you can bring people peace, I doubt they'll be grateful. But I shall.
We've closed a couple of haunting cases.
My father shall be pleased. Perhaps you'd have time to help. I need an ending. A high note on which to be.
People don't always trust Banishers. Perhaps speak of courage. The spark of fire in their souls.
That could work, yes. With the added spice of your profound wisdom, I believe this speech will.
Who ordered?
I don't know. Does it matter? It was chaos. I brought my father to safety out. The pyre was cooling. All my ghosts' wards. Funny thing is, they did not find the book. If they had.
Good day to you.
And to you.
Words have power. The right speech at the right moment can change the world.
I heard General Count von Sarenberg speak to his troops once. He didn't look like much, but when he spoke, soldiers listened. When all seemed lost, he filled their hearts with courage, hope and rage against the enemy. It was quite the speech.
What did he say?
I don't know. I don't speak German.
I expect Caleb Watson's Spectre to wreak havoc on Godsacre. We could settle him. Looks like the teacher is short of books. Something lingers here that did not before. We're not alone.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
There's a tough one. Watch out. We made it angry.
You started this, Caleb.
Heads up!
Hogging all the fun.
Can't even tell which one of the brothers was the worst at this point.
Let's settle with the fact that Ruth was unlucky to have met them.
This is unacceptable. Psst. Psst. Oh, there. You, sir. Yes, you.
Is everything all right, ma'am?
You've come at just the right time, Banisher. There are monsters in the alehouse.
When the alewife tells me there's a monster in the brewery, I'm inclined to worry. What did you see?
I saw monsters. Ghosts. Corpses. Wraiths. But it is very much yours, isn't it?
Anything else I should know about?
Perry Cottle is dead. Though
The baker died.
I found him dead a few days back, most inconveniently on the floor of the house.
I'm sure he'd go back and change it if he could.
He was a good baker. Split the work, split the crop. When the fields stopped giving, I kept my... Dear me. First, the ugly business with the governor. Then Cottle. Well, what do you The ale house lies north, across the bridge, beyond the barren fields. Chop away. What do you need? All right.
Demons and a dead baker. Haunting case.
Haunting case.
I maim the corrupted heart. You aim at its roots. Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back.
Is it just me, or?
I felt it. I am warded. I cannot. More corrupted ivy waiting to be plucked out. No roofs, just how I like it.
I get the feeling that we're sitting ducks. You're done.
Dodge it if you can.
That corpse is taking aim. Have some of this.
Make a run for it!
Some demons. Need I was expecting an audience with Legion.
Someday, maybe.
Once you've revealed the roots, I'll destroy them. Great! More fun.
Spectre heading for that corpse.
I'm ready to shoot the infested roots after you bruise the heart.
Picked and culled.
Oh there! No? Still no ghost? Something's concealed. Did you feel that?
It's close. They never learn, do they?
Just me.
I felt it too. Wards. I'm going to need a hand here. Watch out! Spectre possession. Shall we? Ghost wards. I cannot manifest. Missed me?
Always. Might not to make you angry.
some of this! Have a bit of this.
Don't just stand there. Move!
You sense an angry big fella too. Let's summon it.
Gavamarkas Anamas.
Still confusing your chants?
Show your shape in flesh!
Going to attack! I can help. Fancy a race? Make a run for it!
Get back up! Away with you!
You aim for the heart. I'll destroy the roots. I feel something close.
Folk need bread. What do you use in place of the barley? Lucy, Mistress Barrow, please, I beseech you, tell me.
No. Be gone.
You're evil. You could feed us, but you would have us starve. I'll denounce you. I'll name you to the governor. Devil worshipper! Witch!
Out! Now!
Someone wasn't pleased to be pushed aside.
They not have a deal to share the crop.
That's not reason enough to accuse someone of witchcraft.
With Cottle dead, the governor gave the keys to the bakery to Lucy Barrow.
Reason enough for Cottle's ghost to linger.
This place reminds me of Mother Louse's over on Cheapside. And how the old alewife's doing.
I'm sure she'd be glad to see you back on your feet.
She was a good friend, and I needed one. I'm surprised Perry Cottle didn't find his barley substitute. He looked hard enough. Quite the collection. Well labelled too.
Lucy Barrows is better organized than my mother.
I wonder what this opens.
Banisher rule number 3.
Take key, find lock later. Oh, look at that. It's the drunkard's jackpot.
Don't get excited.
Once upon a time, finding this lot would have made my day. Lucy Barrow's back in the ale business.
And good health to her. Once I bruise the heart, destroy the wisps within its roots.
Don't let it crush you!
It's coming for you! Let's check what was hiding under that ivy.
That's quite the sale. She was lucky. Unmarried alewives don't usually have it so easy. Those concoctions sure are inventive.
She knows her trade.
I know brewers, and this one is talented. Pretty berries.
That's pokeweed. It's deadly.
Lucy Barrow is quite the force of nature.
As a widowed alewife amongst witch-hunting Puritans, she'd have to be.
Exactly. Well-thumbed books. Lucy Barrow's an educated herbalist.
I'm not surprised. She seemed confident and commanding. A woman after my own heart.
What did Lucy say Perry Cottle died of?
She didn't.
We've learned much of Lucy Barrow, but all we know of Perry Cottle is that he was angry, and then he died.
Let's dig into his story. His mill can't be far. By the fields, perhaps downriver from here. I think I heard the sound of a gun cocking.
Have a bit of this.
See that corpse? I could use a ritual.
Turn out and turn up!
Think you can take on a ghost? Look out! They're feeding on their own rage.
I used to coat my wolf.
Incoming!
Get lost, won't you?
Go there, corrupted weeds. You know, I'd almost fancy my own garden.
Trust me, you don't want a garden. Something has me. Wards. Sorry, not this time.
Is it just me, or...?
I felt it too.
What happened here? What? I don't think Cotto was doing any baking at all, with or without herbs. Cobwebs on empty barley bags.
He ran out some time ago.
Odd times for Cotto the baker.
We didn't learn much. I suppose we should try his bakery.
Hey, you! What are you doing in my mill? Who are you?
Good day, Mr. Cotto. Good to see you again, despite the circumstance.
Why are you...
We're here to help. We spoke with Lucy Barrow. Are you the ghost that assailed her in the alehouse?
I am. I must stop her. I must...
You were a wee bit more charming when you were alive.
She poisoned me. She poisoned me. And if she's not...
What's your
We traded. We were cooperators. Or so I thought. The day...
What do you mean by...
We shared the barley field. 'Twas good business. But when the crop...
When you...
Books in strange and foreign lettering, strange herbs, and stranger beer, the woman has a cauldron. And for the love of all that's holy, none will speak for her, for none know her.
Let me state this clearly for you. Because of I advise you to...
I know!
Tell me about...
The alewife witch picked plants for her brewing. I watched her do it. She must have seen me do it. She saw...
You said you picked herbs yourself.
I know the difference between aromatic plants and... Look, she had ambition. Here, we mill barley for our flour, and for some time now, I asked her for it. Folks are starving!
Wouldn't you have done the same?
What? Of course not! The witch must pay her rent, and you must be the landlord.
No denunciation without proof.
Then go to the bakery, for that's where...
Well,
do what you...
So Perry not only accuses Lucy of poisoning him, but also of being a terrible, selfish person.
she was expanding. He was in the way. Still, seems excessive.
To the bakery, then.
Why is the alewife here?
Mistress Barrow.
Mr. McWraith,
I did.
then you've helped plenty.
Not so fast, Mistress Barrow.
The bakery is mine. And I...
I believe the gov...
Yes,
Perry Cotto tells me you put...
you talked to him? He's dead, but you talk... Why?
He thinks you were going into the bakery by the looks of it.
I am confident enough in my skills to not kill the... And if his ghost can't see it, he's...
I found your key in the alehouse. He was obviously trying to make...
Spectral what? Look, the bakery lies empty.
Perry thought you were planning to...
Perry thought that I should know my...
You had production trouble.
Because, though I say it myself, I, in my...
You didn't share it.
If they'd paid for it, I would have shared it. I knew he was spying on me, so I led him to believe...
I'm starting to like her.
You were stockpiling herbs.
Many men have used that tone with me, Mr. Mc...
Nevertheless, I'll need to look inside the bakery.
You have the key.
I'll take my...
Be quick.
Mistress Barrow,
All right.
I'll take...
Be quick.
Perry's plant gatherings.
He really had no idea what he was doing.
Here's your act of desperation. Perry stalked Lucy, then stole her secret ingredient, oakweed.
With which he then poisoned himself.
Lucy knew that he was spying on her. Foul play? Aspen must be the woman Cottle spoke of, the one who trained him.
Perhaps he's lonely here, away from his people. This plant, it's phytolacca. How about a chant to reveal the past?
Now the past is mine to see.
Can't keep the baker from baking his bread. Lucy Barrow, you horrible little witch.
Nasty way to go. Poor son.
Hunger drives folk to acts of desperation.
A gift from Aspen. She loves him like a mother.
Are you done, Mr. McWraith? I wish to fire up the oven so that we may have bread.
Touch my oven, and I'll...
Perry Cottle?
You'll not get away with it. Alewife.
What the hell is...
Lucy Barrow, under the pretext of a demand...
That's right. You'd have starved us for the sake of you denied the children of God. Our Lord called you to give...
Let the alewives...
If the Lord wished the fruits of my labour, then he should have... I worked hard for where I am today. I worked my arse...
Mr. Cotto, or trying to guess at Lucy's secret...
What?
Not just possible, not even just likely.
What I thought...
What do you say to...
I'm a woman, no husband. I have all sorts of poisonous plants. If Perry Cottle, in his ignorance, tried to...
Perry Cottle and you...
I don't believe a word. She knew I'd uncover it.
Are you really going to let me stand here for the last time?
You heard her? She admits it. She dares to say it out loud.
Let's put an end.
Baker Perry Cottle, you are mistaken. The alewife Lucy Barrow is not responsible for your death. You were a godly man. You wished to bake your bread. You cared about your work. I care about mine.
Please, tell me how to bake your bread. People must eat.
Wait. Perhaps the Lord wishes it? The people must have their daily bread.
That's the spirit. Perhaps they'll call it after you. The Cottle Loaf.
You may have the recipe. I'm not sure if I should believe you, but the ways of the Lord are inscrutable.
Spoken with grace. Carry that with you. Go in peace.
Perhaps I treated him harshly. Oh well. I have bread to bake. I'll get on with it, if you don't mind. Good day to you.
I suspect Mistress Barrow may change her ways.
Learning can be a painful business.